I am a samurai, and today I will tell you the moment fear lost its grip on my life. Not in battle, not with blood on my blade, but on a quiet morning when death stood closer than ever. I was young when my master summoned me before dawn. The sky was pale, the world felt unfinished. He did not greet me. He only pointed to my sword and said, "Today, you will learn the difference between fear and illusion." I followed him beyond the village, into a forest where the mist clung low to the ground. We stopped before a narrow bridge, crossing a deep ravine. The water below roared like a living thing. My master turned to me and said, "Cross." I looked at the bridge. Old, fragile. One mistake and the fall would end everything. My chest tightened. My hands grew cold. Fear had arrived. I said, "Master, the bridge may not hold." He nodded. "Correct." I said, "I could die." He nodded again. "Also correct." Then he asked the question that changed my life. "Why are you still standing here?" I had no answer. Fear was not protecting me. It was paralyzing me. My master stepped closer and spoke quietly. "You believe fear comes from danger, but fear comes from resistance. Resistance to pain, resistance to loss, resistance to death." He placed his hand on my chest. "You are afraid because part of you still believes you can escape what is inevitable." Then he said the words every samurai is taught but few truly understand. "Die before you die." I froze. He continued, "Walk the bridge already dead. Lose your life in your mind, so fear has nothing left to threaten." So I closed my eyes. I imagined the fall, the impact, the end of my name, my body, my future. I let it happen fully. And when I opened my eyes, something strange occurred. My hands were steady. My breath was calm. Fear had nowhere to stand. I stepped onto the bridge. The wood creaked. The wind pushed against me. But fear did not return. Why? Because fear only survives when you are still bargaining with life. Halfway across, my master called out, "Tell me, what do you feel?" I answered honestly, "Nothing." He smiled. "That is not emptiness," he said. "That is freedom." I crossed the bridge. I did not become fearless that day. I became uncontrolled by fear. And that is the secret. You see, fear is not defeated by confidence, not by motivation, not by pretending to be brave. Fear dies when you stop trying to protect the version of you that must eventually be lost. Your reputation, your comfort, your certainty, your imagined future. When you cling to outcomes, fear owns you. When you accept loss, fear starves. This is why warriors train their minds before their bodies. This is why the blade must be calm. So when fear speaks to you before you start, before you speak, before you step forward, ask it one question. What are you threatening me with that I have not already accepted? And when there is no answer, move. I am a samurai. I have faced blades, fire, and death. But the greatest battle was never outside me. It was the moment I stopped running from the end and began to walk calmly toward life. Fear does not disappear when danger is gone. It disappears when resistance ends. If this story lit a quiet flame within you, walk forward, even while trembling. Because courage is not the absence of fear. It is the acceptance that fear no longer decides. And now, subscribe, like, and tell me in the comments, what bridge have you been standing before but refusing to cross?